What's up, guys? This is Ronnie. Welcome back to our channel, Total Technology. So this is going to be this is going to be part 8 on ReportLab tutorial. So let me just quickly highlight with the name tutorial 8. So again, this is going to be drawing drawing using different methods. Like when I talk about drawing, it means like different like geometric figure like circles, rectangular, ellipse, and wedges, kind of a thing. So in the last video we have seen how to draw lines. Like let me just quickly open this file. Like this is tutorial 7. If you see, like we have seen like how to create like straight lines using this line method. Like let's say like here using this thing pdf.line, and there is something called like stroke color and all. So now we'll be going to talk about some different types of shapes using methods like predefined method which are available within ReportLab. So the first method will be like how to create rectangle using rect method. Okay, so let me just quickly start the thing. Let's say it will be just import from ReportLab dot pdf gen, oops, import canvas, then from ReportLab dot lib dot units, import inch, from ReportLab dot lib, import colors. This is okay. Now the next part will be let me write this thing together, then it will be easy. PDF8 will be canvas dot canvas, and let me just give one name. Like I think all of you now familiar with this thing, right? Tutorial.pdf. Then let's say bottom equals to 0, bottom up equals to 0. Then pdf8 dot translate, it will be inch comma inch. Okay, so now the next thing is that I'm gonna write I'm gonna draw like a rectangle. So let me just quickly start this thing using rect, and there will be 4 coordinate x1, y1, x2, y2. These fields are quite self-explanatory. Like these are the like the these points. Like let's say this is a rectangle. Just think about. So x1 is this one, x1, y1, x2. This is x. This is like this 4 edges of this thing. Like this is x1. This is x2. This is y1. This is y2, kind of a thing. Okay. So I think let's write this thing first. Uh, or else I think I should write this thing, or I'm just thinking like how to explain this thing. Then someone should easily understand. Mm, I think mm, I think no. I think let me just quickly like check this thing. I think this is not the right, probably. Well, yes, right, this is the thing. Sorry guys. So this is easy, like someone can easily get the signature from here. Like okay, so x is the actually x and y is the starting coordinate, like the position of the x and y parameter, and width and height is going to be the width and height of this thing. Like x and y will be this parameter, like this one, and width and height will be defined by this and this. Okay, so easily, like let's say uh, if you draw something let's say 10, height will be let's say 30, then let's say 5, let's say 5, and then after that let's pdf 8.save. So probably this is going to take the like this thing like default color. Just we haven't like specified any color, so hopefully think our pdf has been created. So let's check it like I'm not sure why this is not generated. Okay, some error. Okay, okay, now this should be created like okay, you see this has been created. Now let me just do one thing. Let me fill this thing. I'm not sure. Okay, so 1 means it is going to be filled. So let me just make it a bit larger, like 130. It is 100. Now let's see. So this is created. Now if I just change this thing a bit, let's say 0, and what I'll do, let's say 10, let's say 15, let's say 50, let's say 80. Okay, now it will be like there will be two rectangle inside one rectangle. Like this is one rectangle, inside that there will be another rectangle. So this is one rectangle, inside that there will be another rectangle. So we can do like many other different sort of like formatting and forms. Those things are actually very much important when you are doing some sort of invoice. Like very much common example is to like some sort of like invoicing on other things could be very much easier. Or nowadays you guys can see the like could see like there are like I think all of you have seen like as of now like those are actually applying for new jobs and all. There is some sort of like formatting called infographics resume or something like that. There are multiple websites out there like resume.io, cv.io, kind of a thing. So their backend is Django framework. Like this is Python web framework, and this is actually using this ReportLab functionalities, and this is actually very much easy and customizable. So you can use those inbuilt features to do something something similar to those infographics like method to create like eye-catching like resumes or CVs. Like you can see like if you just put your photos over there, and after some phone number here, then your short summary, then like this, and after that if you just create another slide, like that could be many things like can be possible. Like invoicing, when you are doing some sort of invoicing for your customer or for your own company, like that time you are doing definitely some sort of manual word or PowerPoint kind of a thing. But if you created some sort of like formatting like with this automatic thing, then also it will be easier, and for your customer or for your like whoever or your client will be also like kind of very interesting or also exciting for them. So it's like very much useful things if you know. So this fill 0 means you are not filling with any color. Fill 1 means you are actually filling with some sort of color. So if you do it, then it will be filled with some sort of color again. Let's see. And now we know how to change the color, right? In the last video you have seen. So pdf dot like set I think set stroke color, and let's say 0.1, 0.43, 0.55. I'm not sure what color it is going to be, but let's try this thing. Okay, this is a stroke color, means this color. Okay, and what I'll do, mm, let me just fill it this with this thing again. Okay, so this is this and this is this. So this is stroke color, and this is like, let's say, so this is set fill color RGB. So set fill color RGB equals to let's say this. Okay, and let me try this thing again as well, like here as well. Here, I think, well, so guys, now you guys understood like how powerful is like this library, and like you can create like eye-catching like figures, dashboard formatting, forms, like whatever thing you want using this sort of things. Okay, so there are two things, like let me explain you one more interesting thing, so it will be easier. So many of you already seen there is like two different sort of colors. So one is called like RGB and one is called this like CYMK. Like let me just open this thing here, then it will be easier for understand. Like let's say uh, this one. So this is actually CYMK set. They actually accept RGB and CYMK color in with some alpha parameter respectively. But the primary reason to use CMYK is for when you want to more control over how the ink of your printer is applied to the printer. Like for definitely you should have like CMYK support like on your printer, then only you can use this thing. So those are actually for high definition kind of a thing. I'm not actually very much sure about that, but like as per the documentation, like this is only when you should use when you have some more control over ink and all. So let me just try to check this thing, what is this actually. CMYK versus RGB, this one, like, so this is kind of like pixel on all. RGB means red, green, blue, and CMYK cyan, magenta, yellow, black kind of a thing. Okay, so this is quite interesting. So hope you guys like can do something like believe this is actually not required. And for CMYK, like there will be four things: cyan, magenta, yellow, and K means black. K means always black. Okay, so let me just try this thing like 1 comma 1 comma 1 comma 1. I'm not sure what is going to happen, so let's check this thing. It's quite same, I'm not sure. Same, strange. Okay, actually I did a mistake. Now let me try this thing. Okay, it's again black actually. I'm not sure why this is black. uh, let's make it 0.1. Still black. Okay, let me just change it to 0.1, and this is also 0.01, 0.21, 0.31. Now let's check this thing. Okay, now if you see this is magenta, so it's changed. So this is how it is actually. Things like it depends on your printer. RGB is always globally or like commonly used, and if you want to use CMYK, then definitely your printer should be capable of handling this CMYK color, then only it is always preferable to use. So uh, definitely you need a printer support that actually works with CMYK, then only it will be useful, or else there is no point of using this thing. So in this tutorial we have seen how to create like rectangles and using these things, and like rest of the like remaining section or remaining tutorials I only use RGB. Quite this is convenient, and I think you guys also will enjoy this thing. So let me just, okay, so let me just keep this thing again like this, or like now it is quite natural. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll create another like small or big kind of a like let me just do it. I think here, like let me just one or one, it will be like, let's say 200, and height will be 230, and probably I think this is not required. Let's try with this thing. Okay, and okay, there will be another thing. So another rectangle actually. So this is blue, this is the second one, and this is this one. So like this, if you guys now you will understand like how complex this looks now, but it's that actually this is very simple, and we have created this like type of like figure like using like only 4 line or 5 lines of, using 4 or 5 lines of code, and actually it is 2 lines of code. I'm just copy pasting this thing. So this is quite like convenient when you are doing, or when you are having some sort of requirement to create some sort of framework, or sorry, some sort of form, or some sort of Mac mockup, and kind of HTML table for your any like, for example, you want to create some sort of like design like this is, and you want to put this thing in PDF. So always you preferably you, or most of the time 90% time guys are using some sort of Visuals and other stuff, but those are actually manual, right? But if you know this Python and other stuff of things, you can do it easily within 2 minutes. Like, but I know if kind of like I'm sound very weird, like why am I as a business analyst going to learn Python as a programmer? Yeah, fine. There is no harm of using Vision or other stuff. Those are actually programmers. Those are wanted to do something in their life using programming. So for those, these things are quite natural. So just for them actually this thing. Okay, I think this is quite a handful of information for this thing video, like drawing rectangle using different methods, using not different method only. Okay, so in the next video probably you can see some other things like circle, and probably I can show you guys like circle, wedges, and probably ellipse in the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm just keeping this thing open for the timing, and probably after that I just conclude the video, and we'll see you in the next video. But meanwhile, just let me just clear the things like whatever we have completed. We have seen like from the first video how to create the PDF file, and after that we have seen how to use like a password protected PDF file, or how to create password protected PDF file, and after that we have seen the colors, and after that we have seen fonts. We have actually used some default font. Also we have seen how to download fonts like Arabic font to use, and the next video we have seen like some sort of like string manipulation, and after that we have seen kind of string rotation, and in this video we have seen like in the last video in the tutorial 7 we have seen how to like create some sort of like lines, and now like mostly we'll be dealing with like next video, and after that one more video with this sort of things. So after that we'll be again start doing our like actual reporting structure. But to do, or to develop some sort of reporting structure, you need to have idea about the basic components, or the most important component, or the primary components. So these are the most primary building blocks of any sort of reports. Like you need boxes, you need lines, you need circles, you need squares, you need some sort of ellipse, you need some sort of wedges, you need some sort of formatting, reporting, paragraphs, or many things like fonts, color, spacing, alignment we have seen. So I'm just giving you guys those basic ideas of those primary or mandatory building blocks, so that you guys can develop your intuition towards like report lab. But again, whatever knowledge I'm having, those are actually very minimum. I'm not saying I'm proud of myself. I'm just saying that I'm whatever knowledge I'm having, I got it everything from the Python official documentation. So if you guys can go through those documentation, definitely will guys will get much more like detailed knowledge about those things. But for an for a kind of like starting point, you guys can refer to my videos. Actually, by using this type of videos, you guys can directly jump into any sort of project or assignment and start developing your own code. So I hope you guys enjoyed the videos, and those are not subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel, and also let us know via your feedback how you are enjoying our videos, or you need some sort of modification, clarification, or feedback. And if you have some specific topic, also do let us know. We are happy to help you always, and if time permits, we'll definitely try to create some more tutorial on your provided topic. There are many students already send us email. We are actually preparing those videos as well, but I'm not going to disclose the name. Then the other student will be probably, they will become sad that why I'm not selecting their topic. So guys, that's all for today. Hope to see you in the next video, probably tomorrow. Till then, take care, goodbye, and happy weekend.